Well, hello there. This is a big treat for you today because now we're taking a look at that Star Wars Black Series, General Grievous. It's not meant to be here till Monday, but I got it here. If you want to read the top, you can do. There's an awesome photo of Grievous on the side. And that was my iPad, just saying my stammer's been as well. Oh, before I continue the review, about Bioshock Part 9 is going to be delayed because I forgot to save it. So I'm restarting from technically from Part 2 all the way up to Part 8. So please be patient on the Bioshock project. Anyway, let's continue with the review. General Grievous, he's another Black Series figure to join the party. Further ado, I've been itching to get inside the box. There he is. There's Grievous. I'll need that for the spelling for the video for uploading later before I reload up recycle hook. So there's the Grievous. There's his accessories. The first thing that I should do is just take out his accessories. Take out his accessories. Well, there's one of his lightsabers, and that can pull out. There's one of his lightsabers, blue. There's another one, exactly the same, pull out. It's a green one. Just note he has two blues and two greens. Like in the film and the show, he has two blue lightsabers and two green ones. Now the hardest one is getting the gun out. Well, they'd find another one, but without his gun. But this is hardest to get the gun out. I'm struggling to get the gun out. There we are. There's the gun. There's his gun. His personal gun. Those are the accessories. Unless you're encountering his cape. Here it comes. Here comes Grievous. Here comes Grievous. There he is. Oh my god, this is going to be the best General Grievous figure I've ever owned. For now, I'm going to take the cape off. I hope the cape does come off. I'm going to take the cape off Grievous for now. The cape is fabric. I bet you can't open her. I believe you can't open the cape, but you see in here for the cape, you've got 4 slots to store 4 lightsabers. I'll show that later. But as for now, here's Grievous. I need to put his arms back together. But to become, got to put his arms back together. Just got to put his arms back together. Just need to put his arms back together. Just need to put his arms back together. See that groove, and you see the slots above. See the slot above. You see the slot there. And you see the groove and slot. You just plug them in. Plug them in. You just got to plug them in properly. You just got to plug them in properly, because I'm struggling with the right arm right now. I'm struggling with the right arm. It'll do for now. He'll have our 3 arms on the move. Now the fun part is positioning Grievous. I need to position Grievous so I can get him a good pose. Unless, don't tell me it requires, I've got to have to go and get a stand. I will do the arm better soon. I do apologise, that's my computer. That's my computer. Making a bit of a racket. I've done it now. Forget Mother Telford. I just saw Grievous's leg out. It's hard to stand Grievous up. Ah, done it. Only just. Right, only just. Right, I only just standed up Grievous. Look at Grievous. All the accessories you get are behind him. There's all the accessories you get for him. Accessories on the left and right, and there's the Grievous figure. Right, he's got multiple bits of. Oh God, dropped Grievous. Right, he's got bits of articulation. He has a waist articulation. He's got an arm articulation, and he's got double the joints in his arms. Got him to stand up. There we are. You can get him to hold him 2 lightsabers or 4. So he's got 1 double knee and ankles, arms. Now let me show you how you store the lightsabers in his cape. You rip the blade off. And you just store it in there. That's how you store the lightsabers in Grievous when in ship mode. Now, if you want him to hold one of his sabers, he can hold it singly. He can hold it single-handedly, but or have his arms split, or have his arms to split. Because I am roasting, because I haven't put my fan on today. Oh yes, connect those pieces together. This will represent Grievous's left arm. So there we are, there's Grievous with his lightsabers, with 2 of them. There's Grievous with 2 of his lightsabers in his hand. Probably at the end of the video I'll show you how to put the cape on properly. Now I'll show you Grievous like this. I'm going to put Grievous on the right. Let's just move his accessory. Move his other 2 bits of accessory. I don't know which way round you've got to put these on. If it's green, blue, green, blue. Anyway, your first comparison with Grievous is the Mighty Morphin White Ranger. Yeah. There he is. Grievous on the right. Green Ranger on the left. Green Ranger is on the left. I'll put an in card on the Green Ranger if you want to check his review out. Of course, we've got the Mandalorian Stormtrooper, just to say representing the clones. Then you've got the Dark Lord of the Sith himself, which I'll put an in card in for him. I'll give you a few seconds to do the comparison. His buddy in crime, a B1 battle droid, the Geonosis version. There he is, with the Geonosis version of the battle droid. I've got 2 more of these coming today, and one more comparison is a Dalek drone, a Paradigm one. There we go. Now, to change his arms, it's quite simple really. It's simple to change his arms. You just split them. You split down the middle. So now now he's got more articulation in the arms. Give him more articulation in the arms. The only articulation he doesn't have is his hand articulation. Everyone's wondering, can he still hold his lightsabers? Even though his arms are split. Let's see, shall we? So far so good. He can hold 3 of his lightsabers right now. It appears we have company. I'll say it's a shame he doesn't have a wrist article, because I think the bottom arm has to. Oh God, I think the bottom arm has to have greed. Yeah, his bottom arms has to have greed. Just bear with me. Who is your favourite general or generals from any of the series, like leaders or generals? Could be Power Rangers, could be Star Wars, could be Power Rangers, Star Wars. I'm always up for a challenge. There's Grievous with all 4 of his lightsabers. Oh, there's Grievous with all 4 of his lightsabers. With all 4. Don't know if this is the correct way to do it. The same cut has to go diagonal. There we go. Let's quickly show you how he holds his gun. You put it in like a standard battle, right? There he is with his gun. You can go pew 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 pew. It's easy to just do it all together, really. So now for the cape. Now for the cape. Now for his cape. Now for his cape. Now you want to put for his cape. You want to put his arms together in a good way. In a good way, you want to put his arms back together. In a good way, you want to put his arms back together. See those pins on his hands. They've got to go together. They've got to come in together. It's the same on the other side. It's the same on the other side to Grievous. I appreciate the likes the other day on some on the recent reviews I've done. So now here comes there's Grievous. Now he's back in full 2 mode. So now you put the cape. This is the hardest part, is putting the cape back on. Hardest part is putting the cape on. Jimmy, it's not fair, Krakow. That's what you need to do, because you need to put it over his head. You've got to put it over his head. Put it over his head, and it's not accurate. His cape isn't accurate. I forgot he's got head articulation. Make it more realistic. I'll put the lightsabers in. I'll put his lightsabers in. I'll put his lightsabers inside the cape. Got to remember, the first one's green, second one's blue. Make it easier. First and the odd numbers are green. If you want to know how the lightsaber numbers are, if you want to know how the lightsabers go, the odd numbers are green, even numbers are blue. Your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection. And then it will leave you with the blades. And there's General Grievous, being the master of everything. So, if you like General Grievous, he's hard to get. I got mine off eBay, but you can get yours off Amazon if you're lucky. He doesn't have the He doesn't have elbow articulation when his arms are together. He has more articulation if his arm splits. If you like General Grievous, I recommend it. If you're a big fan of the General himself, this figure's for you. So now, anyway, I'm starting to roast. I've already updated my figure spreadsheet. There will be photos of General Grievous up soon with some cool poses. So stay tuned for that. Just keep looking on my Facebook, the video art, and you'll see him. You'll see him in future photos. And as I say, I will come back to Bioshock Part 9 once I got up to the part I'm up to. And as I say, ta-ta and bye for now.